You immigrated to Israel?
Yes.
And you're bringing karate to Israel. Tell us about what you did, what you're doing.
Well, I was very fortunate to be on the United States team way back 1994-95. I won the.
You did good there.
Yeah, I won the United States National Open Championship, all weight divisions, and I won 8 gold medals, competing internationally and nationally. And now I moved to Israel and look to make some changes and help out the team in any way I can.
Yeah, tell us about, first of all, about how it was back then. It's a field that's kind of violent.
No, it's actually not as violent. It's more of they've turned it into more of a sport. Not to be confused with what you see cage fighting or anything.
Right.
It's more of a martial arts. It's more disciplined. It's more point fighting in that regard. But it's not violent at all. It's an art.
Exercise, probably.
Absolutely. This could be from seniors all the way up. They don't have to fight. They can do art, what you call art forms, martial arts. You have kata, and kata are art forms. You can do that forever. Kind of like Tai Chi. You've seen that in the movement. You can do them slow or fast.
Now, in terms of that field in Israel, what are we seeing in Israel? In Israel, we have the Krav Maga from the army.
Yes.
This is different.
Well, I teach Krav Maga too. It's more of it's a quick hit for 8 months, 6 months for an IDF officer who needs to learn something fast. Karate is more of a lifestyle, and it's obviously a lot more training involved because it could go on for years.
So do these Israelis, who some of them are, they don't have Savlanut patience, do they have patience for karate, all what you need? How are the karate fighters?
Well, some are due. No, they're good and upcoming. They're very young. They lose a lot of people to the IDF, and now they're starting to change that. Plus, we're trying to change a program where, believe it or not, they don't have sponsorship here. So you need sponsors, which is very strong in America. And when you have sponsors, you're able to fund the team and bring them over and win. And I think that's something that they'll need to change, and we're working on, and we're talking to the Sports Federation about doing that. The number 2 thing is that because we have young athletes, in the U.S., we groom the athletes. You might have athletes who are 25 to 30 years old. In karate, that tends to be a good mature age. Here at 21, 22, a young man is still starting to grow. Women, it's a little bit younger, it's different.
Now, I see you're wearing a kippah, you're observant. Were you always observant, with all the karate and everything going on?
I made tshuva about 14 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
good question. Yes. But I believe that Israel will be economically and everything else for the future is superpower. It already is, but it doesn't know it. And you can see what's going on around us. It's alei all over. Barbecue. Yeah. But I really look forward to it. A lot of high tech, everything's coming out of Israel. I think it's going to be the most exciting place to live and move to. And it's the future. It's a Jewish state, the only one around.
You mentioned before when we were talking that you immigrated to Israel but went back and forth. A lot of people do that, trying to understand where they're going emotionally. That back and forth, and now the feeling that you're here.
Well, I can tell you get homesick fast. When you move here, you feel at home. And even though you might be arguing over a parked car space and so forth, you all kiss and hug afterwards. Yeah, you're arguing with your brothers. You're kissing and hugging. It's just like over a toy or something else. No, it's a different feeling. There's something you can wear a kippah on the streets anywhere you go. You don't have to worry about getting beat up or yelled at or anything else.
You don't have to worry about getting beat up anyhow.
Innocent.
Nah, just kidding.
No, but most of the people are fantastic. I can tell you gain weight here fast. There's no home that I go to where they don't demand that I eat and drink something, and I say no, and you can't. So you have to. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.